my channel. Okay. Sorry guys. All right, so yeah, so today we're just making some spaghettis and some pesto um spaghettis, and we're just not making any spaghettis or any steak. We're making garlic. Let me go ahead and put this on the side over here. Because we're done with the spaghettis, I went ahead and did done with the spaghettis. What I like to concentrate on is the steak. So I seasoned the steak with, I put garlic on it, butter, garlic, and then I spread garlic on the steak, let it marinate a little bit, put a little bit of sazon on here. It tastes really great, guys. I marinated it for a little bit. I go ahead and just put a little bit of garlic, pepper. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it for the steak, you know. And right now, while this is cooking, you know, you do it the way you want it. Oh, here you go. This one. Alright, so you just cook it the way you want it, medium rare, however it is that you like your chicken, oh yeah, sorry, your chicken, your steak strips, okay? And mind you that this is healthy because you're not cooking it in oil. You're just using a little butter that, if you use a little bit of it, and also on top of it. So yeah, that's cooking really nicely. I like mine brown a little bit like this. Okay. And we're just gonna keep that going. And while this is doing, what I'm gonna be concentrating on is the spaghetti. So of course you boil your spaghettis, take them out, drain them. That's about as far as I do with my spaghettis, okay? So we're just gonna move this over here a little bit, and we're gonna concentrate on the spaghettis, okay? Now, all I did, like I said, I drained them, and sometimes, after you drain them, sometimes you get them like this that they just can't, right? So, you see how we're going to get them all shined up. So how we do that? You take a little bit of olive oil. Okay, we're going to do it like this first. 1 second. We're going to turn this on. We're going to just put a teeny tiny bit of olive oil. And then we're just going to go ahead and mix the noodles in there. Okay? And that's catching heat. While we have that there, we're going to keep mine and keep turning these garlic, butter, steak. Okay. And also, I like to spread the butter around to give it that taste, okay? You don't even have to turn it around. It's all up to you. But I do. Okay, now this is heating up. Nice and brown. Look at that, guys. This looks so good. I swear, it's just so good. Now, also, if you have any questions, concerns, you could go ahead and put in the description box. Guys, also, this is fast to do too. You know, you just gotta have the meat marinated, cut up, you know, put it in the refrigerator overnight, come home, do the spaghettis, and you're gonna be done good. I've done this a lot of times. This is one of my good meals. Okay, so while we have this there, we're going to put, so when I cut up, you can cut up whatever you want. I cut up white onions and green onions. Okay, and I just put it there. You could cut up whatever it is you want, jalapeno, pepper, whatever it is. And also, since I like mine hot, which you guys already know that if you been to my channel. And what I would do, I would sprinkle a little bit of this in there, right? How you want it, guys. And then I would put, for me, I put some black pepper in here. I would also put a little drop, just a tiny drop of olive oil. So it can savor. You can smell it, right? And then that could cook right there. This is just keeping the noodles warm. And this is just going to cook that. All right? So while that's cooking there, guys, I'm going to leave that right there. Oh, and I also add a little bit of soy sauce to the steak before cooking it. And what it does is just tenderize it a little bit. If you do want to use that, you can also tenderize it overnight with the soy sauce, because that's what just makes the meat tenderize, okay? Now, this is going to cook a little bit more, because I do like mine well done. Do my steak well done. And we're just going to take a little bit of this and see how's it going. Nice and cooked. Perfect. Soft. Texture. Low flame. Good. Not too high. It's really great. I would just put this on the side. Oh, the picture here. Here's some aluminum foil. And it's a microwavable plate. So I'll put the aluminum foil on the plate so it can stay hot. Alright? And then we're going to take each brick and just put it in here. While that's warming up. And if you want, you can take the, so then, see this? It's not dry or anything. Put this on the side. Well, it's warm enough because of the aluminum foil. It will stay warm enough. Now we're going to put this on the side, guys. On this side. And let's take this out of here because we're done with this. And we're going to concentrate more on the spaghetti. Guys, I'm just rinsing this out. Okay, so we're done with this here. Let's just take this out the way. So, alright, so now, this is all that. So what I have here is some cilantro leaves. I have oregano leaves. I have the Parmesan cheese. I also have the tomato paste and tomato sauce. Also, guys, I wanted to add something to this. I wanted to add tomatoes to this, but not right now. Alright, so we're going to add, I'm just going to add a little bit of sazon. You don't have to, I do sazon, right? And after I put a little bit of sazon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all these little spoons I have here and put a little bit tomato paste. If you don't have tomato paste, that's fine. Not much in there, but it's something. Okay, and we're going to add the oregano leaves into the onions and stuff that way. A little bit of cilantro. A little bit of sauce. A little bit. Because we want to see if this is done, right? So, I'm going to mix this up. Some people like it fully cooked, some people like it not. I already fine sauteing it that way, which would be great. And periodically just add just a little bit of olive oil to that. Then we're going to mix all this in together. Okay. And depending how you like your, put it at low heat. Depending how you like sauce in your, how much sauce you like in your, here, I really gotta understand. Alright guys, are we back? Yes, I'm sorry guys. I don't know, I put my phone on. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna put a little bit of pesto sauce in here. Just a little bit, because this is really potent. Really potent, believe me. We'll put that, some of that in there. Yes guys, we're gonna put some more of this in here. Just toss. Then we're gonna put a little bit of Parmesan cheese in here. Okay. The last time I did this, I used fresh, the oregano and fresh cilantro and stuff like that. And either way you can do it. It doesn't have to be, it could be either or. Yeah. It's just looking great. And you just want to do it on low, right? And what I'm going to do with this tomato, I'm going to cut the tomato. Cut the tomato, right, in half. And because I am not really a tomato person, forgive me guys, I'm going to just clean those seeds off real quick. And guys, this is just me like eating differently so that I can live a healthier life. Okay? Trust me, I do not like tomatoes, but it's fine. I learned that I like the tomatoes cooked rather than raw. I know you probably guys saying she don't know what she's doing, but I am trying this tomatoes in my food because I wanted to eat healthy and try this differently. And yeah, because tomato is a good health benefits that should be in your diet. So I am trying to just have it in my diet. Okay, now at this point it's still on low, but because of the spaghettis, is cooked. That in there. See how that goes? See how that tastes? Let's get a little taste in here. I didn't put enough salt. I didn't put enough salt. I really don't like using salt, but it needs it for me. Let me see that. Let's taste this. Good. It's great. It really is, guys. Not just saying that. You know me. If it tastes not well, yeah, I wouldn't tell you. But it really does taste good. And also, I don't use a lot of the seasoning. Overdo it because for me, some of these have a lot of, salt in them. But guys, I do thank you very much for coming to my channel and subscribing. Also, guys, let me know if this works out for you. Let me know how it went out how did it come out for you? What was the hardest thing that you had to put together? And guys, I must tell you now, $4.79. But if you can go to the dollar store and find it, yeah, I would, because I was like, wow. But it was very good investment. So, and I'm learning how to adapt to tomatoes in my food. I don't like it, trust me, I really don't. But you know what? If it's good for my diet, why not try it, right? That's what I say. And sometimes we just gotta get used to stuff, Okay, so what I'm gonna put here, it's the guys, I have a long day today. Today's just been long. Tomorrow I'll be going to the Salvation Army to volunteer. Okay, and also you put your strips the way you want your strips. You could have some corn, whatever it is, but for me, for this, it's just great. This is just enough. So when I'll do the rest, see this little bit? I'll probably save it for lunch tomorrow. So I'll have to do lunch tomorrow. Probably save that for tomorrow. Leftovers is always good. And then, guys, there you have it. I do again appreciate you guys very much. I'm gonna have a set schedule. It's coming by, so bear with me, guys. Again, thank you so much. And look, if you have any questions or whatever it is that you want to ask, it's fine. I take criticism very well. If there's any suggestions that you want to give me, that's great. I take that too. All right. Thank you so much, guys. This is to be alive is to be aware and even putting in your food. So, thank you, guys.